deep, deep doo-doo.
Do this one. If this is on sale, then maybe we could get both. Okay.
No. I don't want a boat. You can't budget with a boat.
Sorry.
So we're going back to dial-up.
You're just gonna do this, okay?
Perfect.
Money, 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 money.
My name is Bill. I work at the airport as a ramp agent, making $60,000 a year.
My name is Dina. I work as a security coordinator for a shipping company, and I make $45,000. We've been married for 17 years. We have 2 kids, Jasmine, age 15, and David, age 13.
We purchased this house approximately 10 years ago for $154,000.
We refinanced our mortgage to renovate the house. It quickly ran out, so we got a line of credit.
Refinancing our mortgage a second time. We paid for our automobiles, and then the third time,
It paid off our credit line and also the credit card. We're probably going to need another $15,000 to finish, but our mortgage is pretty high. It's almost the value of the home.
over the past few years, we have spent $5,000-$6,000 on specialty camps.
We didn't think twice about charging the flight camp. We never really had enough money put away to pay cash for these expensive camps. I don't like saying no. My daughter and I, we go out shopping. I don't like to deny her having the clothes from the high-end stores.
The number of times which I walk to a local grocery store, I personally find it very therapeutic. If I don't have any money with me, I'll go to the ATM, take out $20 or $40, and have no idea as to where it goes.
Occasionally when we run out of money, we've had to borrow $20 here or there from my son. He's our family banker.
Yeah, my dad usually borrows money from me.
When I ask Bill to cook, he either orders pizza or he makes hot dogs. I feel burdened by feeling that it's up to me to do all that.
The checking account was always overdrawn.
If we went over on our overdraft, the bank had an automatic transfer from the credit card.
As a result, that credit card kept on creeping up.
It seems like we don't have control of our own money.
This month, I'll help this couple move from red to black. I've been solving money problems for over 20 years, tackling everything from high finance to low income. I help people understand money and debt, which is still a huge mystery for most folks. And it's the #1 reason couples split up. So now I'm making house calls. Dean and Bill are right about one thing. They've lost control of their money. They don't even realize the huge mistakes they're making when it comes to finances. Most people have to take on a car loan when they get a new car. Not these guys. They're so dumb they put it on their mortgage. Hi!
Hi, Gail.
So you just recently did a renovation, right?
That's correct.
Who renovates their kitchen and doesn't do the cupboards?
We do.
You do a lot
That's
of
true.
cooking at home?
I do most of the cooking at home.
Dina, truth is you do everything.
Well, I
How
do
many
a
people
lot.
live in this house?
4.
Yeah. I discovered the only one-piece bathroom I've ever seen in my whole life, and it's being used as a closet. Ooh, this has to be a boys' room. These kids have all the choice. You think as long as you can hide the payment for something in the mortgage payment, that it's not affecting you. You put your car loan into your mortgage and amortize it for 25 years on a $40,000 van at just a 20-year amortization at 5%. You're paying $9,000 in interest.
Wow. I guess I was like totally unbelievable.
Now I realize that that was one of the biggest mistakes we could have done.
Which brings us to the children. The children cost you a fortune. Your 13-year-old daughter needed to learn how to fly a plane? Really?
One extreme case, because I really wanted my son to attend this particular camp, I cashed out an RSP.
Did you have the money to pay for it?
Yes, I did at that time.
charging it to the credit card was what we did.
You're saying you had the money, and she's saying, no, it went on the credit card. You're lying to me because you don't want to look bad, okay? The other thing that I noticed, Dina seems to pick up more than her fair share of the household responsibilities. What percentage of the household activities do you take care of?
20% maybe.
20%. That's pretty pathetic. If you disconnected as a couple, you're disconnected as a family, we're going to try and reconnect you. This is your average...
Average monthly.
On a month, okay?
Okay.
So your average monthly withdrawals from your savings account are about $558. And then your average monthly cash advances, another $700. And then from your checking account, another $1,500. This is just cash.
It's bad.
It's almost $2,800, and it represents 42% of your income. You are in deep, deep doo-doo.
When Gail showed me the numbers, it was frightening.
You are just spending money. Sports, reading and music, theatre, and this $300 on clothes. If you look up here, you'll see another almost $100 in the department store. So it's almost $400 on clothes.
Yeah, that's a lot.
That's a lot. Part of it is that you're doling it out, as opposed to giving it to Jasmine. You have to allow her to learn to manage her own money. David's doing it, okay? This is your debt load. And when I first look at your debt load, I think to myself, that's not so bad, $30,000, we can deal with that really easily. Except that doesn't include the $50,000 you put on the mortgage. Between the car, the renovations, you've eaten out all your home equity.
Right.
You've in fact got about $100,000 worth of consumer debt. Because you bought a house for $157,000 and now your mortgage is $235,000. That's a big jump.
You know, Gail showed the numbers and the numbers didn't lie, so I was in absolute shock.
You're overspending to the tune of $2,400 a month.
That's not good.
And in 5 years, if you don't shape up, you'll be $550,000 in debt.
That's bad. That's bad.
Do you want to go $500,000 into debt?
No.
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Positive.
I'd like to see this as the old Dina and Bill.
We were discussing it downstairs.
and
It was
then
like...
Going to have new Dina and Bill? Okay. So will you do anything I ask?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Okay.
For sure.
So over the next few weeks, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a series of challenges. You do the challenges to my satisfaction. I'll give you up to $5,000 to help you pay off this debt. You have to prove to me that your behavior is changing and that you have a whole new Dina and Bill going on before you get the money. So what we're going to do this month, we're going to teach you and your children some money management skills. We're going to get you living within your means. And we're going to get you relating to each other and your whole family relating together so you can have some fun, have a life without spending money.
Perfect.
Sounds wonderful.
The very next thing you have to do is you have to bring me your debit cards and your credit cards because they're gone.
Okay.
Bye-bye. Go.
Okay.
Dina and Bill are hiding their consumer debt in their whacked-out mortgage. You keep spending more money than you make and then using whatever equity you're building in the house to get rid of your debt, which means you're actually not using this as an asset at all. Keep making 25-year amortizations. Okay, when you're 25 years old, house will be paid off when you're 50. But when you're 45 years old, now it's 70 before this house is paid off. In this family, the parents make the money and the kids just spend it. But that's about to change. For the next month, this couple will learn to live on a strict cash budget. No more credit cards. They'll complete weekly challenges to tackle their money and relationship issues. And if they're willing to change, I'll reward them with thousands of dollars. No changes, no money. Give me those cards. They're gone.
Bye-bye.
You're going to learn to live without these because you're going to learn to live on cash. But not as much cash as you used to have. I'm cutting your spending by 68%. You're going from about $5,353 a month to about $1,600.
Wow.
Okay, so this is how it's going to play out, okay? You're going to have $150 a week for food. You'll have $87.50 for transportation.
Okay.
$50 a week for entertainment.
More than what we've been.
You'll have $25 a week for clothing and gifts. But you're not going to have to buy the children's clothing out of this jar anymore because you have a pretty hefty other jar, which is $109 a week. And the reason is it holds your children's new allowance. Your first challenge is the life lesson challenge, and it comes in 2 parts.
Okay.
In this jar, you have allowance money for each of the kids. You cannot put your hands back in your pockets. There are expectations that come with an allowance. For example, there should be an expectation that they will save some. 10% is the golden rule. Just like you have to keep track of your cash, the kids have to make a budget and keep track of their cash. This jar also contains $70 a month for paid work. So that's how you marry this whole idea of an allowance with work for pay. Which brings us to part 2 of your challenge. You guys have to make a budget. Come with me. Hello. Making a budget is so easy. People make it into rocket science, and it's not, okay? A budget is not something that's cast in concrete. As your circumstances change, you need to adjust the budget. When it doesn't come out to a 0 or a positive number at the bottom, you have to go back and cut things, okay? You have to have something in here for emergencies and something for savings. You have to have a debt repayment amount that gets you debt-free in 36 months or less. If you can't get this to 0 or plus, I'm gonna be really ticked. Now that I've shown Dean and Bill the basics of creating a budget, it's time for them to do one of their own. And the first step, calculating their living expenses.
We just need some rough numbers so we can actually get started on this.
I think we should start with the mortgage because that's going to be the most difficult one. That's already over the 35%. Transportation, I think we should be okay there because we have no car payments.
They may not have any car payments, but only because the cost of their van is wrapped up in the mortgage. This type of financial self-deception makes me wonder if they've gotten the point of anything I've said to them.
The housing,
Over the 35.
we're at 38. We need to do something about this.
I think we should take that and see if we could pay it off faster.
Pay it off as fast as,
Because otherwise we're going to be paying how much more in interest.
So what was the hardest part of this week?
We ran out with our food jar and also our gas jar.
So what's wrong?
Bill and I were still visiting the grocery store every day.
You actually have to change your
Yeah.
behavior.
Yes.
How did you find making the budget?
I do have my last copy that I put together.
That's what I wanted to see. I had your mortgage payment down as $1,747.
That was what it was
Okay,
at
so
the
now
time.
it's down to $1,700?
No, I put 1,700, but it is 1,747.
Okay. Now hold on a second. If it's 1,747 and you write 1,700 and then you tell me you have $4 left at the end,
Yeah.
you don't. You're actually short $43.
Yeah.
You can't fudge it. It's got to be the actual
Exact.
number.
Yeah.
Right.
So now this is out.
Yeah.
You are negative. Hello?
Right.
Budgeting was never in our vocabulary, and I think that was the missing link.
Like many couples, Dean and Bill consolidated a huge chunk of their consumer debt to their mortgage to take advantage of the lower interest rate. To really make this strategy work, I advised Bill to save up his overtime and then make a mortgage prepayment to get out of debt sooner. Okay. How are the kids and their allowances?
I think the hardest part was actually getting my kids to partake of the job jar. Come on, get it, empty the dishwasher, and you have to do it. I think that once their own money starts to run out, the desire to use the job jar will become more frequent.
There will be another great motivation for them to dip into the job jar, which brings us to your next challenge, which is another life lesson challenge. I would like you both to close your eyes. This is for you.
Thank you. I love that sign.
And when the kids say, Mom, you're just gonna do this, okay?
Sounds
Which
good.
brings me to your challenge, Bill. Somebody has to do the cooking. I'm taking him to where he's gonna learn to cook. Come with me.
So this is meal prep, so you can actually make 6 healthy meals in 1 hour.
Wow.
You're cooking now.
Let's get going.
Bill and Dina were rabid for mortgage refinancing.
I worry about running out of money. I worry about not having enough money at the end of the week.
But consolidating their consumer debt to the mortgage might cost them in the long run. That dinner you had 3.5 years ago, you're still paying for it, and you're going to be paying for it for another 24 years. Now their finances are under control, it's time to whip the rest of the family into shape.
I wish our children would do some chores.
But a lot of times I am cooking and cleaning up afterwards by myself.
They'll whine or complain, or they'll say, oh, I don't have time.
Before I give them up to $5,000, I want to see how they'll do while Dina hits the brakes and Bill has to cook on a budget.
Mix thoroughly by hand. Oh no.
For this challenge, I've arranged for Bill to make a week's worth of healthy meals, assembly line style. It's a little more expensive than cooking at home, but a smarter choice than eating out.
It's awesome.
I'm definitely looking forward to actually not cleaning,
And now salad, yay!
not cooking, not doing the laundry.
This is what happens when my mom's on strike. This.
With Dina on strike, Bill and the kids are learning how much work it takes to keep a household running.
It was a very long week, very busy.
How was the week?
It was great. It was a lot of fun.
Just an eye-opener.
You're having a great time. It's like you're really stepping into this.
Well, now that I've had a taste of what it's like not to do anything, I know that I'm going to continue with this.
Although Dina and Bill refinanced their home to pay for renovations, they ran out of money before they got the job done. So for the Relationship Rescue Challenge, the entire family is going to have to contribute some sweat equity. Ryan's going to help you. It's going to monitor how you do this and give you instructions. You're going to do the work, and the kids have to help as well. You're going to make this kitchen a thing of beauty. So I'll see you next week.
Excellent.
And I
for
want to
this
see
challenge.
cupboards. I've demystified Dean and Bill's debt denial.
We feel more comfortable paying the mortgage instead of paying debt.
Hello, a mortgage is debt. And rebalance the family workload.
This was by far the most challenging. It was like, semi-stressful.
They started ambitious home renos after Dina threatened to walk out if the house wasn't updated. But they ran out of money before they were finished. Now the whole family is going to have to pitch in if they want to earn up to $5,000.
We got some renovations to do. Come on. Go. David, now. Jasmine, 1, 2, 3, go!
Just loosen up the varnish. Once you're done this side, flip the door, pass it over to your father.
All right.
Replacing the kitchen cupboards would have cost about $15,000. Instead, a weekend of family bonding and $75 worth of paint does the trick.
Good job.
I'm sweating.
I think that we need a little change in strategy here, guys, because she's doing a fantastic job over there, and I think you guys are starting to fall behind a little bit. So what I would suggest, Bill, is that both you and David Sand keep on these guys, because we've really got to get moving now.
For the first time, I've seen the family come together, so I really appreciate that they were able to pull through, and I know that they can do it.
Hey, you. What's new? But you have some new cupboards. Wow. They look terrific.
For the 4 days or 5 days we were doing it, it was
Yes.
just absolutely crazy.
But what a
Dragged out.
difference. How did you like being hauled out of bed to go to work?
It was different.
Yeah, it was different. Get used to it, okay? There's more of that to come. Do you have your allowance journals?
David's.
Yeah.
David doesn't
Well,
spend
you don't spend anything.
so,
Stick it all in your sock drawer, right?
or in his jar.
Oh, you're working too, doing some babysitting.
And I got a job.
And she's got a job from the last time you were here.
Good girl. You keep it up, okay? This is a skill you're going to need for the rest of your life. And if you do it right, it becomes a habit. And then after that, you're golden. So, when I got here, the news was not good. You were going $2,400 a month into debt and heading to $550,000 worth of debt. It was horrible,
It was.
right? You guys were pretty desperate.
We
Scary.
were.
Based on the debt you had when I got here, if you follow my debt repayment plan, you'll be debt-free in 2.5 years.
That's great.
Isn't it?
Amazing.
Excellent news.
In your new budget, you have $100 for savings and $100 for emergencies. Once the debt is repaid, if you boost your savings to $400 a month,
Okay,
by the time you're ready to retire, you'll have about $250,000.
that's great. That's good
excellent.
news.
It is excellent, considering the fact you were going to go $500,000 into debt and now you're plus.
Plus 250.
So this month, we taught you guys how to manage money, both the adults and the kids. We taught you to share responsibility for getting things done, and we got you working together on a goal as a family.
Right.
And seeing that if you work together, you can do anything you want. That's the doorbell.
Okay.
Go, go.
Hi, we have a special delivery for Dina and Bill.
Oh my gosh.
Holy smokes. Look at this.
Look inside it.
Oh my gosh.
Hey,
Yeah, this is excellent.
ta-da!
Oh my gosh.
Look at that.
That is
comes
great.
with $5,000.
That is
Oh,
amazing.
that is incredible.
There you go, guys.
Thank
Oh,
you so
thank
much,
you.
Gail.
Put it to good use. What are you going to
We
use it
will.
for?
Oh, pay off the credit card immediately. Gone.
Yes, I got to see my family pull together, and now I know that I can relax and they can help me out.
I really look forward to the future now. We won't be going back that route.
Yeah.
You know, sorry, bank.
Money, 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 money.
Trying to save the planet, but we might end up in bankruptcy.
It's Wednesday, 10 o'clock in the morning. Go to the beach for the day.
I found another way to save us some interest.
You don't know diddly squat about money.
Money, 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 money. Money, 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 money. Money, 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 money.
My name is Carson. I'm a sales development manager.
My name is Ivy. I'm totally kid-focused. I love being an at-home mom.
Been married 5 years, and I have 2 sons, Dexter, who's 3, and Brigsby, who is 1.
Last summer, we were really living up the high life. I was still getting paid, and Carson was still getting some bigger checks in from his business, but was really slowing down operations because he knew he was going to take like a conventional 9-to-5 job.
So I was really putting in only a few hours a week to really spend as much family time as possible. Go to the beach for the day and things like that.
The funds we had back then should have been going to pay Carson's income tax, but we'd go to the organic butcher and go buy $60 worth of ribs and go buy organic beer and just living it up on the deck.
We probably spend $800 to $1,000 a month on grocery bills.
We're trying to buy organic. You know, we're trying to buy fair trade bananas so that people aren't being underprivileged, and we might end up in bankruptcy buying fair trade bananas.
You find yourself at a point when it's like, holy crap, right? This is really added up. We started dipping into the line of credit.
And you just keep on taking a little bit more out of it here and there. And you feel kind of okay about it because it's a better interest rate.
For the past several months, I've been the one who's been, physically paying the bills.
And they haven't been getting paid on time and stuff.
Me and numbers never really got along very well.
We should be able to afford me being a stay-at-home mom.
The related stress, it's always there. It's like a noise that you can't stop.
If all this line of credit garbage ends up losing us our house, obviously it's not worth it. Gail, we need you to be tough.
This month, I'll help this couple move from red to black. I've been solving money problems for over 20 years, tackling everything from high finance to low income. I help people understand money and debt, which is still a huge mystery for most folks, and it's the #1 reason couples split up. So now I'm making house calls. Ivy and Carson have been living on one income, but didn't cut back on their spending. They haven't added up the cost of their family-focused lifestyle. So I'm here to help them choose some priorities. Hi.
Hi.
Gail Vaz-Oxlade, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Ivy.
Hi, Gail, I'm Carson.
You don't have a lot of fancy stuff in your house.
A 3-year-old and a 1-year-old will kind of get in the way of fancy stuff.
Yeah.
So, what'd you spend all the money on? How much did you pay for this fancy-dancy stroller?
Oh, that was a gift.
But we do have another fancy dancy stroller.
All right, you have 2 strollers.
Well, I don't drive, so the big stroller is so that I can fill it with groceries and go do shopping and stuff like that. The little stroller is so I can bring it on transit.
It's a pretty little house. And you eat a lot of organic stuff, right?
Yes.
Yeah, we try.
Like this? Organic vodka. Again, not a lot of fancy stuff. A bed, a chair, and 2 side tables. Where has the money gone? First of all, you're a very charming couple.
Well, thanks.
Thanks.
And you're very good together.
Thanks.
So if you're both intelligent, educated, and capable, which you are, why aren't you doing just the straight up stuff you should be doing?
We're so reactive. We'll get our bills and we start freaking out. And we're like, oh my God, we can't live like this. We have to figure something out. And then we do nothing. We just drop the ball.
Or we do it for a week and then we settle back in.
Right. So.
Well, you don't perceive that there's any way you could be generating an income while you're taking care of those kids.
I'm actually planning on going back to work pretty soon.
Okay.
Because we're having another baby.
You're pregnant?
Yeah.
Yes. It's very, very new.
Better hurry up and fix this then. Life adds up. You're spending $900 a month on groceries because you're buying organic. And organic food is very expensive.
About twice as much. And it's not like we're buying anything fancy. It's not like we're buying organic foie gras and caviar. We're buying, you know what I mean?
Gee willikers, you're not buying organic foie gras.
Which is really? A good job.
But you know what? There are people out there who eat organic that aren't spending this. And let's face it, if you're doing this for the kids eat this much of the food that you bring into this house. Don't start with me. The kids eat this much. You have a 3-year-old and you're breastfeeding. $860 a month in cash, and we can't tell where this cash is going. You're spending $4,300 a month on life.
Yeah.
What you've done is you've just continued to spend as if you were a double income family. You're not cutting back anywhere. Nowhere. You're not cutting back. You have about $32,000 worth of debt.
It's higher now. The line of credit is more.
Call
it's over 20.
Call it 20, 21.
So you're actually up to about $34,000.
Approximately.
Never mind the taxes. You're not even making your minimum payments.
We're just paying the interest on the line of credit.
But just on the line of credit, you're not even dealing with some of your debt.
But then on our credit cards, though, we are paying the full balance.
Don't start with me. What are you using to pay the full balance on your credit cards, Ivy? You're using your line of credit.
Sometimes.
Just stop.
I know.
That's more but. That's a big but. That's part of the complacency that's getting you into this problem.
I'm going back to work now, so it does seem more manageable.
Yeah, but
it still sucks. All my income's going to debt repayment.
Here's the thing, okay? You can always find a reason. I'm holding you by the ear.
Yeah, I'm glad you grabbed my ear too.
You can always find a reason for doing what it is you do. So like I'm pinching you.
Yeah,
I'm saying to you, yes. I'm saying to you, wake up. You're not taking seriously how much risk there is here.
Something that really hit home with me is when she started grabbing me and my husband. She's pulling on my hair and grabbing on Carson's ears. It's a bit much, but I guess that's her approach.
You have been overspending every month by $2,100. In 5 years, you will owe $540,000. And so will you do anything I ask?
High five. We're in like Flynn.
Okay. So over the next few weeks, I'm going to give you a series of challenges to do. You do the challenges to my satisfaction. You'll get up to $5,000 to help you pay down this debt. Don't do what I ask you. You don't get the money. This is about, are you ready to change? We are going to get you in touch with the realities of your financial situation. We're going to get you on a debt repayment plan that will actually work. And we're going to get you working together for the success of the family. This couple has closed their eyes to the realities of living on only one income.
We allow ourselves to not do anything about it.
And they're spending way too much time thinking about the wrong kind of green. Why are you spending $190 a month in the drugstore?
The drugstore has an organic section.
Now the bills are mounting. You're spending $4,300 a month on life.
Yeah.
They can justify anything by saying nothing's too good for this family. You always have a good reason. You guys are great with the buts.
She was pretty much bang on in her assessment, and sometimes you need someone to really point out the real picture.
Now they'll have to do things my way. No ifs, ands, or buts. For the next month, this couple will learn to live on a strict cash budget. No more credit cards. They'll complete weekly challenges to tackle their money and relationship issues. And if they're willing to change, I'll reward them with thousands of dollars. No changes, no money. Give me those cards.
Yes, Gail.
You learn to live on cash. I'm cutting your variable spending by 70%. Instead of having $4,500 a month, you're going to have $1,400 a month. $150 a week for food. $600 a month compared to the $1,100 a month you were spending.
Does that include diapers?
Yes, this is groceries and personal care.
Okay. Okay.
$117 a week for transportation, $25 a week for entertainment, $25 a week for clothing and gifts.
It's my birthday this month. Woo!
And $27 a week for other things like cat food, okay?
It's going to be difficult following $25 a week on gifts. Hopefully we're not invited to too many things.
This is your first challenge. Okay. It's the life lesson challenge. You have to do a budget that balances for when you go back to work, and you also have to do a budget that balances for when you go back to being a single income family. Number 2, I want you to investigate whether you can consolidate your debt to your mortgage. And I've saved my favorite for the end. Little Miss Organic. Guess what the best way to ensure that your veggies are totally pesticide-free is?
Grow them yourself.
Grow them yourself. Here's some seeds.
All right.
We're going to give you some money. You've always been very reactive. It's time for you to be proactive.
Brigsby's ready. Dexter's ready. We don't purport to be better earthlings than anybody else. We're doing what we think is right. Not all at once now, guys.
You want to help?
I'm happy to have to do a garden, and it's great because it also teaches the kids about where food comes from.
If we could drop Dexter off at kindergarten in the morning, we can actually save quite a bit of money. Instead of just handing us a budget, it's great that she's actually imparted that on us. It'll make us understand it a lot more, and I think it'll make more sense that way. I just wanted to pay for my consumer debt, so I was hoping that we could maybe roll it onto our mortgage.
So you did budgets?
I did 4 budgets. I know you asked for 2, but because,
There's variable situations.
yeah.
Okay, so show me.
Okay.
Ivy did budget for the many changes to their cash flow in the upcoming 18 months when she plans to be a stay-at-home mom once again. But we hit a snag when I asked about their debt repayments. Have you done the mortgage renewal yet?
No.
We haven't
We
signed
have all
off
the
on
documents,
anything.
but I found another way to save us some interest because we have a promotional rate of 3.99 on a credit card.
It just seems like a gyration again. My best advice is to use the mortgage. Not only did Ivy disagree with my strategy for handling their debt, but she questioned my 5-year prognosis.
It's my line of credit statement that really is the one that
Can you explain that, right? If we've overspent by that over 6
we
months, right?
We should have over $12,000 extra on our line of credit.
Your budget says you're overspending by $2,200.
Here, I'm just going to be
You
right back. I
sent
need
me-
a calculator.
I've seen this behavior before. Questioning their own numbers is simple avoidance. Because if the numbers are wrong, then there's no reason for them to change their ways.
1,005.
Okay, Ivy, I can't do this forever. That's typical of what you guys have been displaying to me. What you've been displaying is but. But that can't be right. But those are your numbers, Ivy.
Yeah, but that's from months ago.
But that's from months ago. If you were this good at this, I wouldn't even be here.
Well,
You don't know diddly squat about money, because if you could fill out a budget showing you're overspending by $2,100, and I can't believe that 2 smart people on a regular basis can't make a budget and come up with one that balances, that's huge denial.
I know where you're coming from, and maybe part of what we need and other people might need is a good kick in the butt, and I'll be the first one to admit that. But I wouldn't pinch you. I wouldn't pull your hair to make a point, nor would I with anybody else I work with.
we wouldn't expect that
So-
from our children.
You're obfuscating on caca, focusing on where I touched you, focusing on what I said, when what we're really dealing with is the reality of your crappy numbers. Ultimately, the only thing that's important is what you're prepared to do from this point forward. But you have to tell me that I'm not wasting my time,
You're not.
okay?
No, how many more high fives or pinky swears do you want?
No, I'm not touching you. Now that they're finished shooting the messenger, it's time to get on with the message. So, Miss Ivy,
Yeah.
you are fully committed to this organic food thing?
Yeah.
This week's Your Future Plan Challenge has a few parts. So what I want you to do this week is I want you to price out where you get your organic food and where you can get the stuff the cheapest.
Okay.
within your area. And eating fresh, so eating locally grown food, is way better for you. And sometimes locally grown food isn't stamped organic, but it in fact is.
Yeah, we do that sometimes, actually, from the
so
Mennonites.
keep that in mind, okay? Part 2 of your challenge. Carson cannot be responsible for all the pickups and drop-offs of the children, all the grocery shopping schlepping. He can drive you to the supermarket. You have to drive home. This is sort of how you guys live your lives. You don't do any of the things you don't want to do. Ivy and Carson know what kind of lifestyle they want to lead. What they haven't figured out is how to pay for it. In 5 years, you will owe $540,000. And they're having trouble separating fantasy from reality when it comes to their debt.
I know that when they're coming up with that big 5-year figure, they're gonna pad it.
I know there's a sense that we're making TV here, but it's very, very real. Slashing their spending by 70% should have convinced them just how real this is.
The amount of money that we are apparently overspending by just doesn't add up with our line of credit.
Apparently overspending? Looks like we still have a way to go.
That's too many onions.
This week, I challenged them to find ways to cut back on the cost of eating organic.
We found a farm vendor who supplies a lot of non-sprayed foods at really good prices.
It's organic for all intents and purposes. They're just non-certified, and I think I'm gonna cancel my delivery.
Because Ivy was afraid to drive, she had her food delivered for a price. Part 2 of her challenge was to finally put her learner's permit to good use and get back behind the wheel.
It just worked into this big, stressful event that I've just carried on for my whole life. And I've also been in a car accident. I think that kind of just added to the pile. Run over anybody?
Little slower. Yeah.
Sorry.
That's okay.
Hi, Chris. You're a happy girl.
I'm so happy we didn't quit the show. That's going to be really life-changing for me.
Absolutely.
It goes like over and beyond just the obvious benefits of driving. It's, you know, independence.
Feel the fear and do it anyway.
Yeah.
So, you're a funny guy, and God knows, Ivy, you're a funny girl. So you're wondering why we're
in this
here?
funny place.
We are.
We're in a funny place.
Yeah.
Your next challenge is your relationship rescue challenge. You have to do a comedy routine.
All right.
You're going to do it for a real audience.
Okay.
You're going to have to work together to deal with the reality of your circumstances in a funny way.
Okay. We're gonna.
We're on the money with funny, just not on the money with the budget.
It's right there.
Turns out Ivy and Carson aren't the only funny people with money problems.
I was at the level where I had to go window shopping at Dollarama.
The guy actually threatened at one point. He goes, "Hey, if you don't pay us back in full, I'm going to call your mom."
Ivy and Carson.
We're all in debt here, right? But I need it. But I can't live without it. But it's for the kids. But it's on sale. But my credit card gives me reward points. But. We did need a kick in the good old organic walnuts to get us started, so.
You should have seen the looks of the other drivers' faces when you came down their side of the road.
Yeah.
I hope that we've inspired some of you today to face your debt and get rid of it. That's all we have.
Cheers.
Thank you.
But.
But, stop. Ivy and Carson are far better at justifying their spending than controlling it. You're not cutting back anywhere. You're not cutting back. They lived on my budget, but I'm not sure they bought into the rest of the process.
I'll have to crunch numbers. I guess it could get to that, but.
We're on board, 100%.
Prove that to me by the end of the month, okay? So you guys were pretty funny.
Well, we did our best. Yeah.
We really did, yeah.
Yeah.
So what'd you learn this month?
How to drive. Huge.
Yeah, a lot.
Moving ahead with the plan.
So you're headed to a good place.
I think so. We're well under budget and like it's awesome.
Good.
Yeah.
Well, when I got here, you were overspending by about $2,100 a month.
Yeah.
A lot of pushback on that.
Yeah.
And you were headed to about $500,000 worth of debt if you had stayed on that track.
Right.
So I got you to make some budgets that will help you to adjust how you're spending as your income changes.
Right.
And you're also on a pretty aggressive debt repayment plan that sees you completely debt-free by the time Ivy is without an income again. And I got you using your considerable cohesiveness positively. Today, I have for you a check for $3,000. But I'm going to propose to you, track what you're doing with your money over the next 3 months. Send me a record of what you have done so I can see that you're sticking to the plan. And if you can do that, I'll give you another $1,000.
Gail, is this because we asked you questions?
Not at all, because people ask me questions all the time. I want to see whether you're in fact going to stick to a plan. And if you do stick to the plan, you get the money. But if you don't stick to the plan, that's what you get. That's right, because part of this whole thing is my perception of how much you have bought into all of this. You are the first couple who has adamantly refused to accept the fact that you were overspending.
No, once I saw that your numbers matched mine, because there was something wrong.
Once you saw that my numbers
But
matched
Gail, when
yours.
you showed us the screen, I'm sorry, I couldn't even take a look because you're grabbing at my hair, right?
Ivy, we could do this all day.
No, I know, but I'm just saying.
It is what it is.
This is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah. So good luck.
Thank you.
Okay.
We're staying on our course no matter what, but I'm not 100% sure we want to deal with Gail anymore.
We could be done. We'll see.
I just couldn't gel with her personality. I just think she's really abrasive, and so I guess that's part of the issue. That's the main issue here, right?
Not exactly. This is about, are you ready to change? That was the issue. But some people never get it.
Thinking, I'll take one. That is definitely my motto.
That's like putting the drunk in charge of the bar.
We need you badly. Not a little bit, not that much, badly.
Oh my Lord!
Yeah.
Like I shouldn't even be here.
Money, 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 money.
My name is Lucy, and I'm a marketing manager, and my annual salary is $87,000.
Hi, I'm Dave. I'm a bus driver, and I make $52,000 a year. I think she likes to shop. I think she likes to shop.
I pretty much spend money on anything and everything. Clothing, shoes is a big one for me. I'm a runner, so I purchase a lot of athletic wear. I buy all the clothing and shoes for the entire family, so anytime anybody needs something, I'll go out and buy it. I love to shop for home decor, to constantly decorate my house. And I do ask that question is, do I really need to buy this? But the question doesn't even get answered. I'm already at the checkout. It's like, who are you kidding? You didn't need this other candle holder. You've got 20 of them at home.
So that's gonna come to $145.75, please.
Debit, please. We pretty much live in overdraft. The most foolish thing that we've ever done was borrowing money for a down payment to buy a house. We shouldn't even have thought about it at the time.
We both make great money, and it's like every time our vacation is in our backyard.
We would love to travel more with the kids, but we don't. Can't even go away for a weekend.
I feel like I can't even sleep because I feel like sometimes I get a paycheck and I can't even buy a coffee. It just gets me inside.
I've always been in charge of the money when it comes to paying bills.
Most of the stuff we do is online, and yeah, I'm computer illiterate, as you say.
I think I do it because I feel responsible for the debt, so I feel like I have to be responsible for the finances. I have to get us out of this situation.
We have to start realizing that we have to start putting away for our future. My mom just passed away, and we didn't realize that she had nothing. And that's the scary part.
We've consolidated on our mortgage probably twice, so Gail is basically our last hope right now.
We need it badly.
I'm afraid of Gail, yes, I admit it. I am afraid of Gail.
This month, I'll help this couple move from red to black. I've been solving money problems for over 20 years, tackling everything from high finance to low income. I help people understand money and debt, which is still a huge mystery for most folks. And it's the #1 reason couples split up. So now I'm making house calls. Lucy and Dave have been married for 20 years and in debt for every one of them. Lucy spends her time shopping while Dave wonders where the money went. With no savings for their retirement, they're one full step away from ending up in the poorhouse.
Hello.
Hi, Gail Vaz-Oxlade.
Hi, Lucy.
Dave, how you doing?
Hi, Dave. Nice to meet you.
Nice meeting you.
You know, so one of the first things that I noticed is that you have a lot of stuff around. You like decorating this house.
I try.
And all the tchotchkes?
What's a tchotchke?
This would qualify as a tchotchke.
Oh, yeah. Got a lot of tchotchke, Gail.
How often would you say you eat out?
Twice a week.
Okay. Nice deck.
That's a big, big tchotchke.
Do you realize you don't have a single corner anywhere in the house that doesn't have something in it?
What do you think that means?
I'm going to ask you that question in a little while.
Okay.
You haven't been in debt for a long time.
I don't think we've ever been
Out of debt.
not in debt.
And I'm making money.
You both make good money.
Yeah.
Oh, my Lord.
Yeah.
Like I shouldn't even be here. So where did the money go? You talked about the fact that you all had a day off one day and you didn't even have the money to go bowling.
No.
Seriously, how can a family who spends $700 a month on entertainment say they don't have the money to go bowling?
Wow.
$700 a month? That's pretty scary.
You watched his mother live on a pittance of an income.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
As an old woman.
Mm-hmm.
And you've done nothing to protect yourself from that? Come on, Luce. Stay with me.
When she was really sick and she had to be put in a home, and I remember thinking, oh my God, this woman has nothing.
That's not what I want. I don't want that burden on my children.
So you chose to call me.
I chose to call you.
Okay. So this is the part where I show you the numbers. So you started with about $20,000 worth of debt when you bought your first home.
Yes.
Right? And despite the fact that you've consolidated once already to the tune of about $60,000, you are another $60,000 in debt again.
Oh my God.
So, Lucy,
You have some explaining to do.
what did you spend this $4,000 on? Tchotchkes?
Tchotchkes? I don't know.
What did you spend this $5,000 on? What did you spend this $20,000 on? How much money are you spending every month just to pay interest?
500?
320.
Oh. Well,
That's not so bad.
Okay, that's bad.
You're trying to repay $2,300 a month out of cash flow to debt every month. So my question is, if you are putting $2,300 towards your debt repayment, how can you still have $60,000 worth of debt? Because you're still shopping.
Right.
Holy man.
Yep.
I have another thing to show you. This is your shopping for 1 month. You went shopping on the first, the second, the second, the second, the second, the second, the third, the fourth, the fifth, the ninth, the ninth.
All right, I get it.
I'm not done.
It's only 18
The
days.
10th, the 11th, the 12th, the 15th, 15th was a big day. 17th, 18th, 19th, 22nd. Okay. 23rd, 24th, 25th, 29th, 30th, 31st.
Every day of the month.
Virtually every day of the month.
Pretty much.
Can you see that while your job is shopping, that it might be a little bit out of control?
Too much, maybe.
It was a surprise to me when Gail showed me the how many days she was spending every day, and except for one day she was sick. But that was a shocker.
Have you ever looked at your bank statement?
I haven't.
That's because you've had your head firmly buried in the sand.
I think so.
Yeah. When you add it all up, you guys are spending $6,000 a month, or 60% of your income, on life.
$6,000. That blew me away, because I feel like I don't need to spend $100 a month.
So that number doesn't include debt repayment?
Doesn't include your mortgage, doesn't include your utilities.
Oh, goodness.
Doesn't include your transportation. In fact, you are overspending by $2,300 every month. And if you keep it up in 5 years, you'll owe almost $750,000.
Oh, goodness. That's terrible.
The big question is, do you want to go $750,000 into debt?
No.
No, we don't.
Absolutely not.
So do you promise me you're prepared to do anything I ask to get rid of that potential $750,000 worth of debt?
Yes, we will do anything.
you ask.
So over the next few weeks, I'm going to give you a series of challenges to do. You do the challenges to my satisfaction, and I will give you up to $5,000 to help you pay down this debt. You don't do the challenges, you don't get the money.
Right.
Don't have the right attitude, you don't get the money.
Okay.
Okay? So this month, we're going to teach you when you have enough. We're going to kick your debt repayment plan up into high gear.
Yep.
And we're going to get you guys working together, finally. So the next thing you have to do is you have to go get me your debit cards and your credit cards. They're gone.
Get your handshake.
Okay.
So all of this stuff?
Gone. You hear that, Gail? Gone.
Lucy and Dave bring home $10,000 a month, but have still managed to rack up $60,000 of consumer debt. Lucy, you got some splaining to do. Lucy's shopping habit has helped them acquire lots of candle holders, but no savings.
It's almost like I'm angry at the debt, and I'll just say, oh yeah, well, watch this, and I just go out and spend more.
And Dave doesn't have a clue where the money's gone.
I feel like I don't need to spend $100 a month, to me.
For the next month, this couple will learn to live on a strict cash budget. No more credit cards. They'll complete weekly challenges to tackle their money and relationship issues. And if they're willing to change, I'll reward them with thousands of dollars. No changes, no money. Give me those cards. Bam. Gone.
Mommy's gonna miss you.
Yeah. You're also going to miss about 60% of the spending you used to do because I'm cutting your variable expenses by 60%. From about $5,800 to about $2,400 a month. This is how it works out a week. You're gonna have $200 a week for food.
Okay.
That's okay.
Yeah.
It's enough.
Yeah.
You will have $117 a week for transportation.
Okay.
$75 a week for entertainment.
Ouch. Okay.
$300 a month.
Okay.
That's gotta be enough.
Okay.
$12.50 for clothing and gifts.
Okay.
That wouldn't cover the taxes on your usual shopping.
No.
And your other jar, $186 a week. Guess why this jar is so big?
I don't know.
Because you're putting your kids on an allowance. You're not in the business of shopping for everybody anymore.
I've always been the one going out shopping for them, and this is now going to teach them to be responsible for their own expenses.
Now, you were a little afraid of my arrival here.
Yes.
Were you afraid of any of the challenges
I was
might give
afraid
you?
of the challenges that you were going to give me, and I was trying to guess them on my own.
So this week's challenge is a life lesson challenge. And what I'm going to get you to do this week is I'm going to get you to each choose 2 rooms and collect all the stuff in those rooms that are just wants, pile them in the front hall.
Okay.
You're going to have to dispose of these items. Part of this is also a lesson in distinguishing between things that you need versus things that you want.
Okay, I got it.
I'm sending you someone to help you who is very experienced with helping people get rid of stuff.
I think it's going to be great because I want to see what my wife's going to throw away. Me, it's easy. I grab all her stuff.
Yes, I will be able to do this. Yes, I have to do this.
So I hear that you have a challenge to separate your needs from your wants.
That's right.
First of all, ask yourself, have I used it in the last year? Okay, tell me about the need.
The need is the slow cooker.
That slow cooker, every time you look at that, it probably says, oh, you're not using me. I'm taking up all this space. Okay. And how does that make you feel?
Like I'm crazy if my appliances are talking to me.
Ask yourself, do I absolutely love it now? Need or want?
If you're gonna ask me that question for every item, I'm gonna end up with an empty room.
I do sense some defensiveness coming out.
Well, I'm gonna have an empty room. There was a point where I just didn't want to do it anymore, and that was really quickly when we entered the living room, and it was right within the first few minutes.
Moving on to the next area?
I don't want to.
The teacups.
Want.
Wow, okay,
Yeah,
you're getting the hang of this.
I'm not even gonna want.
It's easy to get rid of things when you see them for what they are, stuff. Dave had no problem pulling things out of the space. I think he's been waiting for permission to do that for a long time. How was that for you?
Oh, it felt so good. I've been dying to do that.
Once she got over her initial reluctance, Lucy embraced the challenge and the message.
Come in.
Did you empty that cabinet?
Well, look at it. It's empty. However,
yes, Lucy?
There's more.
Oh my God.
That's another 2 rooms.
So you went above and beyond.
I realized how much stuff I really had, and I started to equate it with dollars and missed opportunities.
So this week's challenge, Dave, you're going to learn how to get on the computer, Mr. Luddite.
Okay.
And learn to do online banking. And Lucy, you're going to teach it to him.
Okay.
Now, you will agree you've had a bit of a eye-opener when it comes to shopping and its importance.
Absolutely, yeah.
You know what, Lucy? You're going to set up a Lucy booth. You're going to pay people to come and hear your tidbits of wisdom.
Oh, my God.
And the money that you're going to give these people is going to come from your entertainment jar.
Oh.
You're going to pay them $5 a shot.
What?
So you're going to have a little sign up that says, I'll pay you to listen to my advice.
Okay.
It'll be in a very public forum. There'll be thousands of people, Lucy, that you're going to be able to help.
I only have $75 in my entertainment budget.
Lucy and Dave are overspending by $2,300 every month on stuff.
My lovely wife, Lucy, loves to overspend and overbuy things that they can't afford. She loves it.
I've challenged them to clear their house of things that are pretty to look at, but won't keep them warm at night.
My worst money habit is shopping for things that I don't need.
You are the queen of tchotchkes.
I am.
If they follow through with my steps, I'll give them up to $5,000.
Would you guys like to have some counseling? I'll pay you $5 just to listen to my problems.
I was really, really nervous when I got here, but when I actually sat down and started talking to fellow shopaholics, it was pretty amazing. Are you a shopaholic?
Oh, yes, I am. I believe
Nice to meet you. My name is Lucy. I was nervous because I really wasn't sure what I was going to say to these people. You guys are way too young to be shopaholics.
I blow at least $600 every time I go on a shopping spree.
You are definitely a shopaholic.
Oh, definitely.
I don't know if I can help you.
I know. Sometimes I feel I'm beyond redemption.
Get rid of your cards and only go on a cash budget. I think I gave really good tips. You need to save at least 10%.
I love your idea about the jars.
Do you?
Yes.
Seriously?
Yes. Yeah, he's gonna go out and buy something.
I realize that there are other people like me who are dealing with the problems that I have, and to talk about it is almost therapeutic.
Flush with success, Lucy moves on to part 2 of her challenge, teaching technophobe Dave about online banking.
Oh, look how cute, one finger.
Well, I don't want to do this.
No, you gotta find amount due on the bill. You can't just pick out a number off the statement. That's it.
Oh, you did.
You did it.
I did it.
Very good.
To do the finance and everything else, I think it was great because Lucy needs not to do everything. I have to do some things.
The one finger key entries was kind of entertaining.
Hello.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm great. So how was your day last weekend?
It actually turned out to be really good. I was so nervous, though.
What did you learn from the whole exercise?
It was really interesting to talk about it because I had never done that.
And how did it feel getting on the computer and mastering the finances?
Yeah, I enjoyed it, and then it's about time I got on the
Can you
computer.
do it now?
Oh, yes, I can do it.
Are you wondering why we're standing in front of a Hindu temple?
Yes.
You people are really lucky. You live in a multicultural society that lets you take advantage of a lot of things as if you were traveling.
Mm-hmm.
So this brings me to your relationship rescue challenge.
Okay.
And I'm going to give you a little bit of money. I want you to have an experience as if you were in another country. So whether you choose to eat Egyptian or go to a Jamaican parade or go to a Chinese lantern festival, I want you to find something that you can do together to have a great time that makes you feel like you have been on a journey. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Great.
Married for 20 years, Lucy and Dave have never pulled themselves out of deep consumer debt.
Me and my wife make good money, and the most frustrating thing is if you can't afford it, is go away on a vacation.
I've put a stop to Lucy's shopaholic habit and made Dave get involved with the finances. Sometimes when you don't have the money to see the world, you have to use your imagination. If they want to earn up to $5,000, they're going to have to get creative with their holiday planning. Lucy and Dave thought they needed hundreds of dollars to have a family getaway. I challenged them to do it with only $50.
We are at the largest South Asian festival in North America.
Food is amazing.
This is authentic.
Like you went there yourself and ate their food from home.
Yeah, it was amazing. It was really good. The fashion show was my favorite part. Just to see how beautiful the fashions are in that culture. The colors, the glitter, it's like just something you would never see anywhere else. And we're about to participate in the world's largest dance lesson.
Yes.
Oh my God, I'm gonna pee myself.
I'm coming back.
Yeah.
I would come back.
We would do this again.
How much money did you end up spending?
I think we ended up spending about $40, $45.
How can you have that great a time on
ridiculous.
$45?
We did.
Do you have any money left in the jars?
Yeah.
Really?
I know, it's crazy. And the other day I went in the jar to take some money out. He heard the jars. He came in the kitchen and said, "What are you doing?" I said, "Oh, you gotta be kidding me."
You know, when I got here, you were overspending about $2,300 a month.
That's right.
And headed to almost $750,000 worth of debt.
Yeah, that was scary.
How long did you think it was going to take to get the debt paid off?
To be honest with you, I never even thought we would ever have debt paid off.
Well, if you follow my plan and pay $2,100 a month towards your debt, you will have 3 of your 4 creditors paid off in 1 year, and the last one paid off in another 6 months.
Wow.
But when the debt's paid off, you can add $800 a month to your education savings. So by the time your son's ready to go off to university, you will have the money in cash flow to help him.
That would be fantastic.
You will have $500 a month for a vacation fund.
Holy crap. Okay, that's good.
You'll be putting another $700 towards your retirement savings and $600 to stick back into your budget. Have some fun.
Those are great numbers.
Yes, they are.
When Gail first asked me about my mother-in-law, it was very emotional. She did touch a nerve, and that was at the beginning of the process. That was an eye-opener for me. And this is all going to be good now. It's all positive.
You're one of my really good couples. You embraced what I had to say. I said some really hard things to you, Lucy, but you listened, and so you get $5,000. This is built into that debt repayment plan. But that's not all.
Thank you so much. Oh.
I have a little gift for you two. I have arranged for you to go away as a family for a lovely weekend.
Oh, my goodness. Thank you. That's
You're welcome.
more than what we expected. Thank you.
You're gonna cry again!
I can't even say in words how much we appreciate this. Honestly.
In action.